UFO spotted analyzing Earth's auroras. Aliens were taking samples. One person has a shocking claim stating that this could be a possibility. The image by NASA. Alien hunters believe that they spotted a UFO in the middle of the Northern Lights, with extraterrestrials apparently conducting some kind of an analysis on our planet. So what was this bizarre object doing there? This theory comes from UFO hunter supposedly spotted an extraterrestrial spaceship in the Aurora, including auroras we know include Northern Lights and Southern Lights, the Aurora Borealis and Aurora Australis. And as the magnetosphere gets bombarded by solar winds, these stunning blue lights and coloring shimmering lights can appear as that layer of the atmosphere deflects particles. Now, one enthusiast believes an advanced extraterrestrial civilization could be studying our auroras to learn more about our Earth and its inhabitants, which could have even been placed on Earth by aliens, according to this bizarre claim. It comes by Scott C. Waring on his blog ET Database, and the photo shows the supposed Aurora Borealis, that is the Northern Lights, and that it accidentally captured a large UFO in it. The UFO is it's things that we've seen in the past. It looks like a triangular type of a thing. The UFO is clearly inside the green area. He says it was taking samples and taking readings from the aurora. Now, how does he know it was taking samples? Your guess is as good as mine. He says aliens are interested in everything about Earth, not just us, the humans, not just life forms, but all areas of our planet. And it would not surprise me if several alien species terraformed Earth long ago as an experiment so they could record the entire planet evolving and growing through time. So these are all of his comments. And he says, why? Because those alien species are billions of years old and have long since forgotten or lost their own history that far back. He says, even us humans have lost a lot of our own history of what happened just a few hundred years ago and lost most of our history of what happened 2,000 years ago. So yes, we can assume the same has happened to alien species, but for them, they lost it many times over. Now, scientists who worked for NASA in the past have a much simpler explanation for all of the bizarre UFO sightings reported. According to NASA engineer James Oberg, most UFO sightings are nothing more than space dandruff floating in front of camera, he says. These specks of dandruff can be anything from bits of chipped paint drifting aimlessly in zero gravity, flakes of ice or ISS insulation that has broken off. He says, I've had enough experience with real space flight to realize that what's been seen in many videos is nothing more than the norm from fully mundane phenomena occurring in unearthly settings. Oberg argued the human brain is not wired to make sense of these tiny objects floating above Earth. While the existence of aliens has never been confirmed, the U.S. Department of Defense has recently acknowledged a video from U.S. Navy pilots' radar footage of the mystery UFO Tic Tac encounter with glowing aura and flying erratically. This was off the west coast of San Diego, 2004. The video first circulated back in 2017, but it took the Department of Defense 3 years to acknowledge the video's existence. According to the Pentagon spokeswoman Sue Gao, the sighting was released in order to clear up any misconceptions by public on whether or not the footage that had been circulated was real or whether or not there is more to the videos. She said, after a thorough review, the department determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any substantial sensitive capabilities or classified information, and there are no subsequent investigations of military airspace incursions. Does not impinge on any subsequent investigation of military airspace incursions by unidentified aerial phenomena. Now, while the 2017 footage emerged, former Pentagon employee Luis Elizondo, who headed up the secret official UFO program, said it was compelling evidence we might not be alone in the universe. Elizondo said these aircraft, we'll call them aircraft, are displaying characteristics that are not currently within the U.S. inventory, nor in any foreign inventory that we're aware of, things that don't have any obvious flight services, any obvious forms of propulsion, and maneuvering in ways that include extreme maneuverability beyond, I would submit, the healthy G-forces of a human or anything biological. This is by Sean Martin of Express UK, and there are some that believe that these could be remnants of the Atlantean advanced technology. The Atlanteans, we know, had very advanced technology and even had interstellar flight and travel, and they also lived thousands of years, according to the Emerald Tablets written by the Atlantean Thoth. Please leave your comments. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.